I used to swim with Alan Thompson, and in training we used to lead up to meets. We had to correct our fellow swimmers. It was a bit of a fun tool in the lead up to the meets, and I helped one of the boys in his butterfly turn, and then he went to nationals and did a 6-second PB, and I thought, wow, I had a little bit to do with that, and I thought, oh, that's pretty cool. So yeah.
Probably like a lot of coaches, I was originally a swimmer myself. And while I was studying, I decided that I would do swim teaching as something to sort of get me some money whilst studying. And then I sort of got asked to help coaching part-time. And I never got out. So it's sort of become a career for me. So
I think some of the best coaches tend to listen a lot more than talk too much. So, I mean, trying to find out what's going on with the athlete and what's going on around and observing. You know, we're given 2 ears, so I try and make sure we listen enough and not try and talk all the time.
As coaches, you always have those times where swimmers perhaps stagnate for a while, so that's always challenging. What can I do differently? How can we get those guys to improve? That's probably the biggest challenge I felt.
Really just find a good mentor. And probably you'd need to have about, I'd say, up to 10 coaches you could call on, talk to, some of your own peers, some above you, and some you're also working with and bringing through.
I think you've always got to be open to new ways of training and coaching. I think you've got to be patient. I think you've also got to have the ability to listen. You've also got to be able to take risks. And I'm supremely competitive, so just like the swimmers, and I think that's pretty important because we, after all, want those guys to improve and hopefully win. Yeah, that's always the challenge. There's always a lot of kids at national age, so yeah. My cap for Marion actually is pretty distinctive, so that's not too bad, but yeah, when it gets in the mornings and the warm-ups, it's pretty hectic, yeah.
Stressful. Sometimes. Boring? Oh, never boring, no. I mean, I worked as a lifeguard. That was boring for me as far as watching the pool, but swimming, dealing with personalities and interacting with guys, it's so much fun. You know, you can have a boring day studying or doing whatever, but I find just interacting and people telling you life stories and whatever else and trying to achieve their goals is always exciting, and never boring.